Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. The Mets came to Washington for the start of the Labor Day weekend, and they played a whale of a game on Friday night as they beat the Nationals 3-2. Dillon Gee went 7 2/3 for his 10th win of the year. He's rarely been better.
I feel like I throw the same in the fact that I'm trying to throw a lot of strikes, but I try to change the way that I attack each guy every time out. And sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's just been one of those streaks, I guess. I don't know. They're a great team, and luckily I've had good numbers against them.
A team like that is such a good offensive club, they're going to put the ball in play. And I just thought tonight, he moved it around, kept it down. Dillon Gee knows how to pitch.
I'm trying to go 9. Every time I'm out there now, and I want to go 9. And just like I said, just trying to stay aggressive and throw a lot of strikes.
Boy, he was fantastic. His location control was just top-notch. He gave up a couple home runs, which is surprising in the game, to Wilson Ramos and then Steve Lombardozzi. But you have to give a lot of credit to the bullpen. Scott Rice came in and got out Bryce Harper, which was a huge out.
Just make some pitches, get down, throw the ball down, and make him hit my pitches. I knew there was a base open, so if I had to walk him, that's fine. I just wasn't gonna let him get a hit off me.
Of course, when you wait 15 years to get here, you're not fazed by much. You're just going to grab every opportunity you can, and he made a big pitch down 3-0, and I knew Bryce was going to swing, and I just kept the ball down, and that's his bread and butters, that he keeps the ball in the park, with the sinker, and he made a good pitch. The next 2 pitches in a row, he made good pitches on him.
And then I've never seen LaTroy Hawkins this entire season more efficient and better than he was today to pick up his 6th save. So just a well-played ball game in the Mets' favor.
The Mets beat Jordan Zimmerman for the 3rd time this year. He only has 8 losses. Ike Davis hit a 2-run opposite field home run. And then another hustle play by Daniel Murphy was the difference.
Well, it was great to see Murph. He's done it again. A play to Zimmerman, the third baseman. He tried to make a remarkable play, didn't get a lot on the throw to first, and Murph scampered around from second base.
Nobody's going to stop Murph when he gets her going. So, but again, that's a heads-up run. That's a heads-up base running play. Read the play. Now, Ryan fakes, we're done. But that's a chance you got to take once in a while.
The last thing I saw as I hit third base was I saw him going to throw the ball, and from there, I'm just putting my head down and I'm going. And actually, from what I saw, it looked like Roche made a really good play to come and try to cut it off and cut me down at home. But fortunately, we were able to get the run right there. Tom
Goodwin has done an outstanding job with the base runners. Outstanding. Our whole base running is so much better this year, and I think due to the fact that Tom's making them stay aggressive out there.
And Ike Davis hitting the ball out of the park the opposite way is such a great sign for the Mets.
Yeah, I've hit a couple of home runs the other way this year. I mean, I haven't hit a lot of home runs, period, so it's nice to see it leave the yard, no matter where it goes.
So the Mets win their 2nd straight as they down the Nats 3-2. Game 2 of the series on Saturday night. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the Mets against Dan Herron. That game will be on Pix 11 beginning Saturday at 7 o'clock. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.